we're going to have a final substitution for Steve Torundo and LAFC as Denny Boanga's night is going to come to an end. And Nathan Ordaz will officially make his MLS debut on the evening of May 17th against Sporting Kansas City.
Nathan Ordaz, tell me a little bit about where you're from.
I'm from the Valley, Van Nuys, California. It's a place in LA, where everything's close, and this is where I grew up.
What's it like playing soccer there, seeing your desire for soccer build?
I mean, I think it's a really high-level area. We've had a few pros. There's a college down there that's produced a few pros, and so yeah, I was always getting pushed in that area, and by the competition.
As a young man, what interests you in addition to soccer? What were the things that kept you busy?
Video games a lot, still video games, and yeah, just hanging out with family and stuff.
But when did you know that soccer was something that you were good at and you wanted to pursue?
Well, I was into dirt bike riding before I played soccer, but my uncles got into soccer and I kind of followed what they did, so I started playing soccer, and then I just fell in love with it. And my dad didn't really know much about soccer, but once I said that's what I wanted to do, he just kind of followed it and pushed me to go there.
You didn't mention the dirt bike riding. See, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
That was common for you.
Yeah.
You get on the bike and go.
Yeah, I started when I was like 3. I don't know why my dad decided to teach me how to do that, but he did.
Was your dad into other sports?
No, not really. I think he wanted me to play baseball because he understood it. It was simple. My uncle played baseball, and just nobody really played soccer like that in the family. But once I wanted to do it, he just learned it fully, and he taught me basically everything that I know and how I play.
Your father didn't know a lot about it, but he obviously was a big part in encouraging you to do it. Tell me about that relationship.
I mean, he was basically my coach from once I said that's what I wanted to do. He was like, okay, if that's what you want to do, that's what, be successful in it. So that's what he started watching film himself and just teaching me whatever he could get out of it, and it worked out really well.
You were born in the United States. You have Mexican and El Salvadorian heritage. You've kind of been affiliated with some of the under-20s for each of them. What has it been like for you playing for the national teams there, and what has that process been like, getting interviewed, talking to people about playing for those under-20s?
Yeah, I mean, it's been interesting. It's been a good experience to go to both countries and just see what it's like. And obviously they're different and similar in different ways, but it's been a really good experience.
Would you be open to playing for any of them at the senior level? Is that a decision?
I haven't really decided that yet, so we'll see how that goes.
Has there been chat from the U.S. side too? Obviously they've been keeping...
I mean, I went to a U20 camp last year at some point. I mean, other than that, it's still a goal as well.
Starting in the Valley, and Real SoCal has now got a relationship here with LAFC. How important was that relationship? Tell me a little bit about how you were able to get better during those years. I mean, I was just always getting pushed by the teammates. It was just it was basic stuff, teammates, make each other better, and that's what it was. It was good competition. And then, my dad would be there at every practice, telling me what I could have done better that day, or, at every game, and, I'm really grateful for that. People knew who you were coming in here, and you worked hard, and then you had that opportunity to start your first game. Take me back to when you received the news that they said you're playing, you're starting for LAFC. Yeah, I mean, that one, I knew I was going to start when, it was just the second team, so it was pretty clear, and, I mean, it was a big opportunity for everybody, and, I think I took it pretty well. Do you recall some of the best advice you have received over the years? Something that that's stuck with you? Yeah, my dad always said it's an entertainment business, so be entertaining, but stats also matter. So I try to kind of mix in both, and that's a big goal. But it's important to be entertaining. You want people to say, I remember seeing Nathan play. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like with Denis, he's entertaining and he was the top goal scorer. It's the perfect, that's what the best are. They could do both.
He's man of the match, but thankfully I scored. Yeah.